what's next in the Where is Kate saga? That's what we're going to look into today. So if you've been watching the videos from, gosh, I don't know if it's back from the Two Dads video or even before then maybe, I'm not sure. But if you've recently joined me here, you would be confused, I'm sure. But I should probably preface this first with, if you're a big fan of the royals, not the channel for you. Okay, now that that's out of the way, I'm sure they'll still come running with their comments and anyhow. We've gotten to the point where you guys have questions, I have questions about what we saw in the previous readings about what was happening with Kate. And there looks to be babies, there looks to be that she is allegedly like a human incubator, but the switch is off upstairs. And that's what I was getting consistently in my readings. And I know people are like, that's just nuts. Get your tinfoil hat out, you nutter. I get it. At the same point, I don't know. It is weird. And I think there's things that the royal family, can do that is not things that we can do, right? So you could say, well, for that process to happen, you would have to do this, that, the other thing. Correct. But we are not royals, and we don't have access to the same technology they have. They live in a totally different world. While you think they're normal human beings, they are not, in my opinion. They have access to all sorts of other things. They do all sorts of other things that we probably would make us faint, should we find out what it is. Yes. And so I don't know how some of these Frankenstein type things work. I don't claim to. So there's that. Anyhow, let's get into your questions. Let's start first with, how much does Camilla know about what's going on with Kate? Princess Catherine. How much does Camilla know? And of course, this is all alleged for entertainment purposes only, is not fact. Psychic downloads, my opinions, what I'm getting. How much does Camilla know? I know we came up with a nickname for her, and I already forgot what it was. Anyhow, we don't want to offend the Rottweilers of the world. Poor pups. Oh, my. Queen of Wands, High Priestess. In the past, King of Swords, Page of Cups. She knows quite a bit. She sure does. Yeah, she knows quite a bit. She's over here having planning sessions, shall we say, strategic ideas about things. Not saying she's over here doctoring it up in the Frankenstein lab. I'm not getting that. But she has quite a bit that she knows about here in terms of bringing forth this new bloodline heir, which I know that's a total weird question too. How do they know it's a part of their bloodline? There's all these dalliances all these royals have been doing forever. I mean, that's why I just laugh about the church of heathens that they are, and like, oh my gosh, we're upholding the church, and they're jumping in bed with everybody and anything that moves. I mean, come on now. But in terms of bloodlines, who knows what pure bloodline there even is anymore? I don't know. They don't have too many branches on their family tree. It's probably like going to a sister wives reunion. I don't know. They're all related. Who knows what type of bloodline they're trying to get to. The point of the matter is that what I was getting in the past readings was that the bloodline's jacked up in the current version of the family that's here, and they need to get it back a step. Oh, she does not want to be known to be a part of this plan. Doesn't want it to sully her reputation. Come on, you harlot. She's into this plan. She knows all about it. Look, we have the Hierophant for the monarchy. We have the Ace of Cups. This is her seeing this brings all these new blessings back to their royal family, holding on to the powers, the monarchy. But good old Camilla, I was going to say she was walking the streets, but, hiding in there. She knows it all. She's probably back in a corner. They're making plans. She pipes up every once in a while. Yeah, darling. Love it. It's grand. I'm going to go get me a refill. So Camilla quite knows a lot. We'll just say that. Allegedly. For entertainment purposes. If you're going to ask me what this card deck is, I don't know the name. Go to my website, AlyciaWicker.com. Scroll to the bottom, click on deck recommendations. I'm pretty sure this one is listed on that page. So where's Kate's family in all of this? Where's mom? Where's dad? Why aren't they banging the gong? Where's our daughter? So let's start with mom and dad. Where's mom and dad? Now, I believe when I did the video there was a picture, which I'm mistaken. It wasn't a Land Rover or Range Rover. I believe it was an Audi, where it's supposed to be Kate's mom driving fake Kate somewhere. That one looked like, if I remember correctly, she got paid off to help. I don't know if they're in some dire straits, but where are Kate's parents? I've written a letter to Daddy. All right, Kate's parents. Where are you? Why aren't you piping up? Wasn't there an uncle or something that said, oh, I'll tell you everything I know in a little bit. But yeah, Kate's fine. Then he disappeared? There's Mother, Empress. Oh, mighty satisfied. Mighty satisfied. Money on her mind. Oh my. Mighty satisfied. Perhaps I would say that they have been given some amount of money. Oh, here, darlings. Do you need some help, you poor little peasants? You little sad people? Here you go. Take a little bit of money. Keep your mouth shut. Oh. 6 of Cups, really? If you keep your mouth shut, there might be something for it in the future. You know, for helping us out. At the same time, I think the royals are waving things like, you could have this, or you could have this, behind door number 1, behind door number 2, behind door number 3, depending on how good you are. Oh, and then they're going to cut them off at the end when they don't need them anymore. So, during this time, mom and dad, allegedly, are being given some type of valuable stuff, probably money, and assistance or whatever. They're given something to keep their mouth shut. Don't be looking around. Don't be nosing around. Don't be raising any red flags. You just, here you go. Here's some money. Shh. In the future, you might get something if you're a good boy and girl. But, haha, no, you're not. We just need to keep you quiet for the current time. We don't need you to be on to us. That we just not going to give you anything. So what's up with the sister? Where's Pippa? Pippa. Why isn't she like, where's my sister? Oh, I'm recording this May 7th, in case you care. All right. Knight of Wands, Ace of Swords in the past. Fucking what the hell? Excuse me? She's La Diabla? Really? She's like, in my opinion, she's behind the scene doing some PR fluff pieces, talking to people, trying to tell them, oh, she's fine. Don't worry. Everything's taken care of. You know. And then she tells them something. But I don't want that to get out. You know, it's our family. You can understand. But I want you to rest assured everything's fine. Everything's fine. She's spinning stories. I don't know to what type of influential people these would be. People who are actually concerned, who are higher up than us peasants. And she's trying to calm them down. Can't have the parents doing that because, you know, they don't care. We're looking for their money. She's looking for a future with Big Willie and Chucky baby? She's looking in the future. She's looking, there might be a position, a role she can play in the future. Oh. What is this? Battle Royale? She's looking to hook up with Big Willie style? What? This is giving me Bachelor energies, or The Bachelorette, or what? No, I guess Bachelor. I never watch those dumb shows, but I watch other dumb shows. The Bachelor, where there's this eligible bachelor, Big Willie, and she wants to battle it out with the other wenches. He's mine. Is that him in the background? No, he's mine. I want him. I love his egghead. I love his man-child demeanor. So she's over here. Oh, these scandalous. Okay. Excuse me. Brr, getting itchy noses here. Now, in my readings, we got that there was bambinos. Dos bambinos. Hermana y hermano. Brother and sister. At the same time. In her womb. When I read on it, that's, I don't know, into last month. Let's see how that is going. Are there still babies brewing, cooking in the incubator? Three of coins. Working together. Six of swords. In the past, Knight of Wands. Inspired action. We're working together to keep this happening, getting her out. Kate, as the incubator, getting her out of the troubled waters, that just to keep her physically stable. Oh. Why? God, so much like Rosemary Baby energy. Okay, so far, yes. Two of Swords. Oh, we're going to have to make a decision, though, coming up. Something's going to change here. We're going to have to make a decision about the babies. Excuse me, what? Let's get Mildred Payne on the job. Mildred. This is the Mildred Payne Secret Pocket Oracle. Okay, Mildred. No, don't fall on me, darling. Protected. The babies are protected during this volatile time. Someone had sounded an alarm about Kate's condition, and essentially saying, you know, if you want to keep this incubation going, we need to get her to a permanent location to keep her there. Knight of Wands in the past. We're burying everything that's not good to the monarchy. In terms of Knight of Wands is, you know, the stories, the PR, the whatever. We're burying any of those stories that are bad or that would harm the monarchy in the past about what's really going on with Kate. Their weird magical ritual with the Rosemary babies that was going on happened. Ding, they got it verified. That's what we got in that other reading. Scourge. Storm on the Ace of Wands. Oh, God. So the baby's still there. We have to make a decision. The Hag. Usually that's my HRC, Hill, her card. We're not talking about them today, thank God. But we're having to make a decision. I wonder if this would be Camilla. I don't know. There's some high up ass witch. We'll just say that. Some high ass witch that is. Oh God. No. Oh no. It's almost like we're going to get rid of one of the babies, if you get my drift. Terrible. Terrible. And then it's like, oh gosh. At some point, we're getting rid of one, allegedly, entertainment purposes only. This could all be bullshit. At some point, we have this, there's one that's got to go, but we're going to use it for our rituals. We do, those ones. And then we're going to craft our story, but, there's almost like this idea of there's blood on their hands, allegedly. But there's this sacrifice that helps them to power up, we'll say. Okay, gross. God. So then we are ending up then with one. This is not like my two queens in that reading that I did. This is like not two of them living at the same time. It's one and we have another one to snack on. Gross. They would never do that. I love them so much. All right, how are they going to explain there's a new baby? How does that make sense? How does the royal family explain, oh, look, there's a new baby and this one's the new bloodline. We have to get rid of those other kids. All of that. So first, how do they explain the new baby before we get to what happens to the current heirs, children? It's one big happy family. Oh, babies are blessings. Babies are blessings. Oh, we're working. Okay, so there's been a medical team working diligently. So blessed. There's been a blessing of a baby. At the time when we got the news that she was going to have some surgery, we were like excited and our hopes were dashed. It was a time of great happiness and terrible sorrow. Our dear Lady Kate, she was going to have to undergo this terrible, risky surgery that you wouldn't want to do, but she had a baby on board, and babies are blessings. And we were celebrating, but coming together as a family. We wanted to make sure that we could save the baby's life. Because, we're about, those things they say in the Bible, 10 Commandments and things sometimes. It was a blessing. The news came at a terrible time, but she would dare not get rid of the bambino. No, they wouldn't do such a thing. Okay. Okay, this is giving me, sadly, Kate doesn't make it into the storyline moving forward. We had the Five of Cups. Oh my gosh, great blessings, terrible sorrow at the same time. Much how this unexpected bundle of joy. Knight of Coins, that's that slow, deliberate work. Reliable. Okay, so how the baby comes to be is, what an unexpected blessing. She gave everything for that baby. Okay. Let's see if Kate recovers, how do they explain the baby? Same way I'd assume, but I don't know that they want Kate to recover, but let's see what the cards want to say. Oh, just one big happy family. Oh, no, 10 of Swords. She ain't coming back. King Chuck over here. It's almost like if she came back, it would be short-lived and then she's gone. But that's where it's almost like, are they working on Kate 2.0? Yeah, this would be like she came back and then she disappeared. Oh, God. Oh, such heartbreak over the nation. Oh, my God, these people, allegedly. No, this is not. If she came back, it'd be for just a walk-on role and walks right off. And it might not even be her, allegedly. Now, how would they explain that the baby is a true heir versus William and whatever the oldest kid's name is, George? How would they explain that this new baby is the new royal heir? There's the heir. Da, 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 da. Moving forward to keep the monarchy going. Yeah. I believe this would happen after Chuck kicks a bucket. After Chuck kicks a bucket, Ace of Wands. It's almost like a new ideas, new creative projects, new ideas about how the monarchy is going to function. There's a lot of PR. There's a lot of like bibbity boppity boo. We looked in our laws and regulations. Oh, look, and we found this book from long ago, and it said under this must happen, and then we've done this and There's like a lot of, I'm not saying it's legit. None of this is legit. But what I'm saying is that there's like telling people, like people could go and read, I'm sure, I would guess, I don't know. People seem to know. You'll see the Poindexters in the comments. No, let me tell you how it all works. So this would happen to this, right? What the Poindexters don't know is what the higher ups would say. We found like this long lost document that said this. They probably just made it up the day before, but there's something going on behind the scenes where then they offer up, here's the new Bambino, and we found some long lost document. Making a decision. Oh, fuck. There's our sneaky strategy. Making a decision. Okay. So at some point, making a decision. How do you want to proceed? But there's already a strategy in place about how they're going to do this. There's already a decision in place about how they're going to do this. It's all made up. We've checked our rule books. Gameplay, for gameplay to continue forward. Okay, let's continue on. We already know this is all about moving the monarchy forward, right? Gotta keep it moving. Gotta keep it in our hands. You know that these royals don't want to give up their things. So what's the strategy that they want to implement at the moment? Because, you know, who knows? It could change a plan on us. Not that we know the plan for sure, right? It's a tarot card reading. Don't get your panties in a bunch. What is this plan to get William and his current born children out of the way? King of Coins. Chuck. King of Cups. Who is that guy? Woolsey? One of you smarties will know. Woolsey, like some, or like you could say Tommy Lascelles, or one of those dudes back in the day that's a right hand to the monarch. Chuck and his right hand man, knowing they're in a terrible position over here, worried about future of the monarchy. Okay. Page of Swords. Charles and his right-hand man, whoever, have gone and done some research. Because you have the Page of Swords. This is like they're doing detective work. We're going back through the lines. We're going through the forward lines. Oh, shit. Harry and Meghan and the babies, the rumors about Archie and Lilibet. What? This goes after, right? It goes and looks into what's up with Archie and Lilibet. At the same time they're looking into Archie and Lilibet, they're looking into William's kids. What? Holy fuck-a-doodle-doo. And this happens in front of the world. Now, I don't know how, we'll have to see how we're going to get to Chuck's got his mustard seed into Kate's incubator, but there's many secrets that have been kept going on behind the scenes right under my nose. And then he does a turkey gobble. And I just found out the monarchy going forward did not have my pure blood. Secrets were kept from me. Oh my God. How did they explain this? Here it is. What the... Ugh, I feel like I need a shower already. Okay, so then we have the Lover's card. Let's just continue over here then. So in front of the world, we reveal these secrets. The hopes are that we get our new heir. Okay, the external influence, 7 of Wands. Okay, fears. Fears are going to find out about this baby. Wait, so they don't want to direct... I'm not sure. I was going to say they don't want it. People would make that connection. If these kids from Wills aren't legit heirs, and you're Chuck saying that you're the legit heir, you're saying what with this baby and a Kate? Yeah. Yeah, the fears is this turns out terribly, like in some other dimension of gross. Internal influence. I'm fighting for the monarchy. That's a strategy again. The challenge is how do we... Fuck, are these dummies get themselves into a situation they're still not sure exactly how they're going to explain this? What? Okay. Let's see. Maybe they've got a strategy. Maybe, I don't... Okay, so I'm looking into everybody's DNA. Everybody had to do their 23andMe with Chucky. And Chucky's finding out all the information. How do they... How does the monarchy address the subject that Chuck's seed went into Kate, allegedly? How does the monarchy address that? I know, this is all tinfoil hat. I know. Okay, there's the monarchy again. Chuck, how'd you get your seed in there? To continue moving the monarchy forward. To continue in our pure bloodline. You have the 10 of Cups, right? There's Kate keeping a secret. Independent woman. Gloriously decorated. Did I say that in the last reading? Where, yeah, I think I did, where I was talking about how Kate is now the companion of companions, or whatever their new thing is that Chuck gave to Kate. This would be almost, she becomes, again, like she's Princess Diana 2.0 in terms of like, we're going to name a park after her. Here's a fountain. Here's a statue. Here's a gas station. Here's all these things named after Kate. Mildred, come on back. Because this, I don't know. I don't know. We have the secret. Kate's keeping the secret. Kate becomes this savior. How do we explain that Chuck's seed got into Kate? There's fish and a frog. Okay, chariot. We got fire and the crow. There's a fire down below. I've got a monster in my pants and it likes to do a dance. Okay, that's gross. All right, and there's our rope. Keeping our stronghold on our big one happy family. Water. Boy. So the girls, I think the girl baby, she gets voted off the island. Here's Kate, keeping quiet. Well, obviously, nobody knows where she is. There's all those things. Why do you not want to tell me this? It's like protected information. This, I don't get it. Maybe I have to get another deck out. I am not getting it. It's almost like they're skipping over that part. Like that part's not being shown to me. Of course, maybe that's a sign to me. None of your business at the moment, which could be. But I'm kind of nosy. How interesting, though, that we got both the babies. This is... something terrible happened as she was, going up the ladder, growth, babies, whatever, delivery, I don't know. It's like, here she's like our most prized diamond. She was priceless. We always protect and hold up her image. We had, never more, you need a bloodline heir. This is like, monarchy's on fire, danger, right? The frog's cooking in the pot of water, finally turn up the heat enough. Oh shit, we gotta fix this. They don't want to tell me. They don't want to tell me how this is explained. Let's get a different deck. Inquiring minds need to know. We'll give it another shot. And if it doesn't want to come through, then I guess they're just not in the mood. Hold on, let's see. What are we going to use? Let's use, Tell It Like It Is Tarot. Alright, you want to get this deck, True Crime Conspiracy decks, so your spiritual gifts decks. You can go to AlyciaWicker.com, get your decks if you're outside the US. You can find the link to my Etsy shop and pick it up there. How do they explain to the masses that Chuck's seed has been rosemary babied into Kate? Chuck in the center of the situation is a con man and a corrupt person, you don't say. Okay, so, okay, this sounds even weird. It's all weird. That we have the deed happening here, where his stuff gets in her. But we have the ongoing drama, rama, deception, lies, reckless actions, but focused with the strength on holding on to it, right? Like, perhaps this wasn't the right idea. It's almost like they don't care that it's a wrong idea. Like, if this story goes out, they don't. It's almost like, well, it doesn't matter. We fixed the problem. We got some Flex Seal. Put it on the problem. It's Jake, man. Don't worry about it. This is like, we're going to have to repair our PR a little bit. But the more important thing is we held on to the power. Okay. Okay. I don't think this works for them. I think this becomes a terrible PR problem anyway. It's like all of this stuff becomes a terrible PR problem when it's like we're somehow trying to explain, like, I had to do what I had to do to save the monarchy, which people would just be like, really? This seems really stupid, dumb, outlandish. What? This is like watching a soap opera, Melrose Place, drama-rama. Their thinking is so stupid. They think that they would be able to push out a PR story, which, you know, a lot of the people who are mad with my videos would probably gobble up. I will serve me some more. Jimmy Savile's a marriage therapist. Okay. And this is one of those things where you have that, whoever the Tommy Lassell type character telling the king, of course, we'll be able to rectify this in the public. Soon enough, it'll be a distant memory. We'll have the new era in place and nobody will remember anything. We'll scrub the internet. How would that... Okay. Kate won't be here to discuss it. Okay. There's that. Well, Chuck won't be here, really. It's almost like they're all, like, not going to be here anyway. Well, William and his people. It's... Okay. What? Let's see what happens in the meantime, because it looks like between Chuck kicking the bucket, hanging out in the tomb somewhere before he gets reincarnated into another demon, and before William could ascend, because now it looks like, oh, we got a problem with the DNA lineage. Or the bloodline. Who's in charge? It's definitely not Charles in charge. Charles in charge of our days and our nights. Are those actual lyrics to that TV show? Because that's kind of gross. I don't want Charles in charge of my nights too. What? I'm sure they meant it innocently. Smoke and mirrors, or somebody, darling, somebody's going to take care of it. Oh, Jesus, not Camilla. This could be, I don't know, this could be Camilla. This could be getting ourselves, we got to sort out all the details. Remember, we got to go back to our book where we're making up shit. This, I don't know if this could, Camilla? But it would be like, you could have Camilla as the face of the monarchy, hoping to be the queen mom that I guess everybody liked, that drunken old hag. Spending money hand over fist, debts up to her eyeballs. Anyhow, I loved her so much. This looks like, while we're figuring out how to get everybody on board with this, there's a partnership between Queen and the government, I guess how it is now, where they have the parliament or whatever, and you got the monarchy, and she's just there as like a tourist trap, you know, go over to the palace, wave to her, secrets come out, plans fall apart. this isn't settled for a while. It's almost like it stops. No mas. Somehow, for the moment, we need stability in the country. Everyone knows Queen Camilla. We need if it's not Camilla, maybe it's Anne. It's some woman that they want to stick in there. Maybe Anne makes more sense. I don't know that anybody's worshiping Camilla. I ain't worshiping any of them, but I think people have a level of respect for Anne over the Rottweiler. That's not her nickname now. There's some idea that there's some woman that there's putting into place as the head, like the head, but not really in charge, just kind of the face of the royals for the moment while they sort out the mess. There's a lot of stalling. There's like deals going on. It's just a thing. This is like drama like we've never seen. Okay. Let's go back to this deck, whatever it's called, Gothic Tarot something or other. What are the odds that Kate's going to be cloned? I'm not getting that, but shoot, you never know. They might change things up, although that makes it really awkward for her. She's going to open up like a, some type of soup kitchen or something. And they're like, so what was it like to carry your father-in-law's babies? Oh, Is Kate going to get cloned? Can you imagine? Oh, fuck, that says yes. Because she passed away in the past. 4 of Swords. In case we need her as a player back in this. Page of Wands, take care of the child. 6 of Swords, getting out of the stormy waters. El Diablo, or La Diabla. Well, we got our little Antichrist baby here. I don't know that this baby's the Antichrist. I think it's already here. My opinion. All right, you can go watch that video. So they're hoping to clone her because she's so successful at being with the masses, because she's good at getting the monarchy message out. That the fear here, though, is that she would tell everything she knows. She would be starting over. Okay. This would clone Kate, but to be somebody else. This is not that she comes back as Kate 2.0. It's not that she has a miraculous recovery from all of the things going on. This is that she comes back, but it's a new person on the scene that is not Kate. Like her name is, I don't know, Janet Jackson Sawyer. Janet Jackson Sawyer comes on the scene. She's essentially Kate. Not exactly Kate. She's essentially Kate. But this one wants to tell everything she knows, so that would not be good. She wants to tell all the secrets that she knows. She would tell that, I don't know how all that shit works, but she would tell, like, this is what they did to me, this is my essence, this is who I used to be, I've been replicated, they had me in a lab, they're growing me, da-da-da-da-da. So, yes, they want to make a 2.0, but her name's Janet Jackson Sawyer. Not really. But you know what I'm saying. And then it's like, it doesn't work out because they can't ever use her. They need, like, whatever that is about Kate that they like about her and how the people like her, that's what they want to bring forward. So at the end of this, all I'm left with is like, this seems like the end of the monarchy. Didn't I do a reading on that? I think I did. Anyhow, that's what we got now. I don't know. Put your tinfoil hats away, take a break, let your brain cool off. Join me in the Moon Moth Manor, AlyciaWicker.com. Get access to readings like these ahead of time and other ones I don't share on Tube of the U. And I'll see you next time. Adios.